my days, man. Like, I was thinking about doing a blog, like a blog post about the whole thing and stuff, but obviously my iMac completely broke down on me and that, so I'm just waiting until a few more people get in here before I actually start talking and shit. Hello de doody. And that, are comments working? Can I actually see comments and stuff? No one's commented. Hello, wagwan. Am I gonna have to get the tablet out again? I get the tablet out. Is it charged up enough? It's charging up a bit. Gwizzy guan. We're gonna get into the discussion of beef! Musical beef, but beef nonetheless. Beef! And it's UK beef between two artists, Dot Rotten and P Money. Basically. Cheeky stream fingers. Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah. I think I've just seen a message by, oh yeah, matey. And that, what time is it? Yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, baby. I'm sending like. Fucking cheeky stream. But yeah, man. I think at this point, it needs to be talked about. Most definitely. And that, but I'm gonna make sure that I can see comments first before I go any further, because I don't want to miss what any of you guys are saying. So, and whilst we're talking, as usual, I will be partaking in, you know, rolling a doobie doob. But let's make sure we've got live chat cracking on. And that. Live chatterini. Heyo, you alright, Mushu, matey? Quadrex, my brethren, just seen your comment there, matey. Good. Can I pause this? And still get live chat? I can see comments on the phone at least anyway, so that's alright. And that, I've just got a cheeky message off my mate Sully and stuff. But yeah, as always, as we're conversating, I'll be partaking and rolling myself a doobie doo. But it's music talking time. And that, because I'm enjoying these streams. I'm enjoying talking to you people, kind of live. Do you know what I mean? On the go and stuff. And that, so I want to try and do these as often as I possibly can and stuff. But yeah, if you don't know, there's two artists in the UK, one called Dot Rotten, one called P Money. Both quite prolific, do you know what I mean, grime artists. They have put their work in, they have done their time, do you know what I mean, they've made waves in the scene. Some will say one more than the other, do you know what I mean. That's a bit up for debate. Not much debate really when you look at bodies of work and stuff, but it's a bit up for debate. But recently, these two guys have been in a lyrical beef. It has been physical at 2 points, at 2 times, points in time. But for the most part, for the last sort of 2 weeks, it's been mostly musical beef, which is all good, The beef has started from years ago. There was a mutual friend that passed away, and the beef has sort of started from there. And you know, there's been a lot of talk of one person hitting ex-girlfriends, the other person getting cheated on by multiple people within the scene, do you know what I mean, by his girlfriend and that. And there's been a lot of talk of stealing, there's been a lot of talk of not paying money, there's been a lot of talk of owing people money, there's been a lot of talk of who brought who into the scene and this, that and the other. and shit. And for the most part, it has been really entertaining. It has been supremely entertaining. Just sort of waiting to see who's gonna put what out next, and what's gonna be said, and what's gonna back up what's been said before, and stuff like that. And I'll admit, from the beginning, I was kind of giving Dot Rotten the side eye a little bit, because I wasn't sure why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's just going for Dot Rotten, just going for Dot Rotten. Going for P Money, going for himself, going for P Money, and shit. It's just going at him, all over Snapchat, all over Twitter. I am going for P Money. I'm going to take off his head. I've got bars. I've got Fire in the Booth coming out on BBC One. Do you know what I mean? On BBC fucking One Extra. And the YouTube channel. Everything, mate. Everything's going off. I am going in for this guy. I'm coming to take off his head with lyrical slaughterage. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, alright, cool. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of hype going on here. And then from P Money's side, he's just like, I don't know why he's bringing it to music. This is deeper than music. This is an on-site thing. Do you know what I mean? It has been an on-site thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not taking it to music. Let him say what he's saying and all that kind of shit. Clearly that went out of the window. Because, what is it? I think Dot Rotten, Organised Grime, Real Talk, Facts, and State Bake. So Dot Rotten's got 4, and 4 actual diss tracks out for P Money. P Money's got Real Talk, Lies in the Booth. I think it's Lies in the Booth. What was the next one? There was another one. Mug. And Brook, and then he's just brought out his 5th one. His 5th one has just come out literally like 20 minutes ago. It's showing on my TV, on my YouTube thing. So there's been a lot of music from both sides that has been going out, really going at each other. Do you know what I mean? Both claiming to have facts, both claiming to have proof about like the other side's fuck ups and shit like that. But crazy thing is, yeah. And this is what this is how I've been feeling throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole beef and stuff. Hold on, I just need to just set things up so I can make sure I can see the live chat and everything. This has been my thing throughout the whole beef, and I think this is where it gets to a point where I believe Dot Rotten is more or less lost. I believe P Money has won this battle. How long it's gonna go on? How much longer it's gonna go on for? I'm not quite sure. But in all honesty, I believe P Money has won, and the reason being is, from the beginning, P Money has always sort of stated that he has got people he has got people on his side to back up what he's saying. Like, he had people in his videos, and Dot Rotten tried to call him out on, oh, you've got all these people in your videos trying to look hard, you know, gossiping's easy and shit and all this kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? And for a moment, I was rocking with that. I was like, yeah, alright, cool. He could just be getting people to just stand there and look hard. Like, no one's actually, like, do you know what I mean, turning around and backing up. Do you know what I mean? Coming up with a verse of their own, or, you know, something other than just being in a video to actually back up, do you know what I mean, what P's saying. And it's been like that up until the last couple of days, where Dot Rotten has accused P Money of not sending his P Money's friend Little D money to him whilst he was in jail. Little D has come out on Twitter and said, don't mean to spoil the fun, but P Money was actually sending me money in jail every other week, plus he sorted me out when I came home and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's one person that's actually come out and said yeah, Dot, you're talking shit. Not I'm backing what P Money is saying. We can argue about the semantics and that of, you know, who's backing who's backing whatever's talking shit. But that's one person that's come out and said that Dot Rotten, you're talking shit. And then I've seen this new video called I've Got Bars, Man Like Perry, which is basically 2 tracks in one. So basically P Money's put out more or less 6 dubs, 6 tracks for Dot Rotten. And he says in the video, yeah, I've got people on Twitter, and he highlights the Little D tweet saying that, yeah, he sent me money in jail and stuff. He highlights that. He highlights another tweet where someone's saying that Dot Rotten's talking shit. I didn't actually catch that tweet in shit. So then I'm like, Twitter, no, let me get on Twitter. Let me actually see what people are saying in terms of like the latest tweets that are coming out. You know, hashtag Dot Rotten versus P Money kind of thing. And I see another tweet from a well-known personality on BBC Radio 1 Extra and Radio 1 called Cyan and shit. No problem, Mushu, and that, no problem, hope she's okay and that. Thank you for joining me anyway. And she's come out because she's been accused of, she was seeing P Money at one point, and she's been accused of cheating on P Money and, you know, sucking off man in the studio and all that. And she's come out and said, no, this is bullshit. It was this person that was in this studio at this time. I was in another studio working on a project with Jamming, and that, and there's 10 man that can actually let you know that no, I was not in that studio that you were talking of. So this is 3 people that have come out and said, no, Dot, what you're talking about is bullshit. And the point that P Money makes in this video is nobody's come out saying that P Money's talking shit. No one's denied or confirmed what P Money is saying, but no one's turning around and saying that he's talking shit. No one's turning around and saying that P Money's lying. And that's where I believe that Dot Rotten, you've lost. And that, like, cool, yeah, you're on holiday at the moment. Saw someone could put up a video about how can you be in a beef with somebody and you go on holiday for a week. Stop talking shit. That is the most bullshit fucking argument I have ever heard from anybody. You think just because you've got a beef with somebody and you're making the effort to make music for it, you're gonna stop anything else that's going on with your life? Like, oh, everything else, nothing else matters. All that matters is me being in this beef with this. Fuck off with that fucking shit. I don't know why it annoyed me so much, but it was just like, it wasn't even funny. It didn't even make sense. There was just nothing to it at all and shit. But yes, Dot Rotten is on holiday and he's tweeted out, give me a week and I'll come back. It's me against them. And as much as you're making it sound noble, as much as you're making it sound noble, and that really and truly, like, oh, it's you against, like, this army, in terms of facts and what people can back up and this like that, yeah, you've got a hard battle in front of you, in front of you, Dot Rotten, mate. Like, you are against a few people. People have actually come out on Twitter and said, you're talking shit, Dot. You're actually talking shit. And that goes back to what P Money has said in his videos. The reason why people are in my videos is because they're backing what I'm saying. They will turn around to you, Dot, like, no, Dot, but he has got a point. But no, you did do that. And people are actually coming out and saying that shit. Like, whether it's been entertaining or not, what have I missed? Bradley Evans. I've been talking about, I don't know whereabouts in the world that you're from, but I've been talking about a musical beef that's been going on in the UK between Dot Rotten and P Money, and why I think P Money is winning and has more or less just won. Do you know what I mean? Has just won the whole clash. There's been 4 tracks from Dot Rotten, and there's been 5 tracks, 2 of the tracks being 2 tracks in one. So 7 tracks from P Money and shit. And the reason why I'm saying P Money is one is because there have been more people that have come out and said, Dot Rotten, you're talking shit. This is how things went. Like, Dot Rotten accused P Money of not sending his friend Little D money whilst Little D was in jail. Little D has come out on Twitter saying, don't mean to spoil the fun, but P Money was sending me money every other week whilst I was in jail. Plus, when I came out, he bust me and he sorted me out a load of dough. Looked after him, basically. Do you know what I mean? Cyan, an ex of P Money, someone that Dot Rotten was saying that was cheating all behind P Money's back and shit, and was in a studio at one time with another guy called Criminal and shit. She's come out on Twitter saying, nah, I've got 10 man that can back me up, saying that I was not in the studio. You're thinking of a next girl that was in that studio. And that there's been another tweet about something else against Dot Rotten again. So that's 3 people that have come out and said, no, what you're saying in your dubs, Dot Rotten, is wrong. Nobody's come out saying P Money's chatting shit. P Money's got this situation wrong. Nobody's even coming out saying, nah, I'm not backing that. Like, do you know what I mean? Big Nasty, Young's Teflon, Desperado, he's appeared in P Money's videos now, backing P Money. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's all these people that seem to be in P Money's corner. And the main thing that I've learned from this whole clash is that P Money has got a lot of respect within the scene. A whole lot of respect within the scene. Do you know what I mean? Like these people that are going against Dot and saying, no, Dot, you've got this story wrong. They don't need to do that. They don't need to do that. Do you know what I mean? They could just stay behind, not say anything, let entertainment be entertainment. But when you're claiming to be talking about facts, talking about real things that are supposed to have happened with real people on both your sides, and the only people that are coming out, do you know what I mean, on any side is people on P Money's side. You can put how many tweets you want about it's me against them, it's me against the world, but if the whole world, if all these people are saying you're talking shit, Dot, who are people really gonna side with? Who are people really gonna side with? Like I even tried to look at it as like an entertainment standpoint. Like a lot of people saying, oh, this is too drawn out now, and you know what I mean, like just get on Lord of the Mics or whatever, do you know what I mean, and shit, and you know, make it entertaining for the masses. This is that, like, I think that's where the disconnect is with fans. Like, this is a real thing between these two people. P Money said in the beginning, I do not know why Dot Rotten has brought this to music. This is a real life thing. Do you know what I mean? This is about disrespect to a mutual friend that has passed away. That's why this beef has started. It's in regards to a mutual friend that has passed away. That's why Dot Rotten has said in his tracks, you know what I mean, I was speaking to him before he died. We had real life conversations and da. Do you know what I mean? But then there's people coming out saying, well, you know, how come you weren't at his funeral? That's the beef with Dot Rotten. Do you know what I mean? Like, how come Dot Rotten wasn't at my man's funeral? And then years later, out of nowhere, Dot Rotten's coming out saying, I'm going for P Money's head. I've got bars upon bars upon bars. Yo, let's get on Lord of the Mics and give this to the people, give this to the culture. Spirit of Dot Rotten coming back. Snapchat hype, Snapchat hype, Snapchat hype. Rah, 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 rah. You're looking kind of silly now, Dot. You're looking kind of silly. Like, no disrespect. Like, because I'm a fan of both of these guys. I'm a fan of both of these in the grime scene in the UK. Like, both of these guys have put in work. But yeah, Dot Rotten, you have been quiet, and as you've been saying, you know, you've been on the more production side of things. You know what I mean? You don't even rap no more. This is the spirit of Dot Rotten coming out to body P Money. P Money. You're looking kind of flat right now, my brethren. You are looking kind of silly. You need someone to back you. You need somebody to back you, Dot. You need somebody to come out and say, nah, P, you're talking shit. And it needs to be someone notable. It needs to be someone that people are actually going to trust. Do you know what I mean? Say what you like about Cyan and the fact that she was P's ex, and do you know what I mean? Half of the scene may have banged her out or whatever. I'm not even going to get into that. That's not up for debate. It's the fact that these people are turning around and saying, Dot, you're talking shit. You're like, or Dot, you've got this story wrong. You thought it was me that you saw in there, but it was not. It was somebody else. And I've got man there to actually back up what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, you can't accuse a man of not sending like his brethren money in jail, and then that actual brethren turns around and says, nah, yeah, he did actually send me money while I was in jail, and he sorted me out when I came out as well. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, and it's making everything that you're saying in your own tracks that you've tried to flip around, like you tried to flip around like P Money was saying that Miss Brat was cheating with every man behind your back, do you know what I mean? And you try to be noble about it, do you know what I mean? They're hers mistakes, not mine. But if Black was back and ripping it out and the cameraman, do you know what I mean, got to beat, then fuck it, we've all got shine. You still did. You're not really bolstering yourself up with nothing. Do you know what I mean? You're basically like, yeah, I did get cheated on, like, and what? Alright, cool. But then you're saying that P Money's ex was cheating on her, well, on him, and she's turning around saying, nah, you're talking shit. She's actually coming out and saying, nah, you're talking shit. Do you know what I mean? And then, like, yeah. It's like, really? It's gone, and this whole thing about Blacks, like, it is quite telling that, like, Blacks hasn't been in the last couple of videos, but that could just be because he's on other shit or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But this whole thing about Blacks, P Money's brethren, good brethren, Blacks, shagging some transvestite called James, but, you know, and when he dresses up as a woman, he's called Jasmine. Do you know what I mean? Like, alright, that little message at the beginning of the Facts tune where that girl is saying this, that, and the other. Again, sounds interesting. Did it get taken down? Didn't see P's last dub. No, P's last dub's still there, from what I can see. Let me just check. P's last dub is still there. P's latest dub is still there. I'll play it now. You know what? I'll play it now so you can hear it. Mad!
Yo, I'm tired of your lies when you talk my eye flower. You can rush me with a team of beats next week. You be hearing about the animals aboard like Noah. When I cut up a grass without a more. You ain't going in or going out cause you ain't much of a goer. Punchlines like a punchlines and punch guys like I do both, but you ain't much of a flower. Man's gonna cry bouncing off the bar screaming at your bar. Thought you were gone, thought you were soft. Name a place, let's see if you sharp. After I catch you, I'm gonna be in stitches. White shoe with the wounds, A&E will have to sew up your wounds. Be like your wifey's long crush, she'll see and then you'll die, she'll lower. I mean she'll lower. In fact, she'll move on with the next brother at your funeral speechless. She won't even go up levels anytime, blood it can go up. How can you grow weed and not grow up? You're still Twitter beef and grow up. Yo, one of them wanna be Al-Qaeda MCs that terrorize mentions till they blow up. You can thank me for raising your views on YouTube, cause before this you couldn't get your dough up. How do you think this is your power when you don't talk about me? Your retweets and all your likes slow up. But that ain't gonna happen to me, cause I ain't never had a bad release. I drop bangers and man repeat, you drop clangers and man retreat. I got a song of yours, man retreat. I I'm back with B, took it the background, dead, and now you have to kill it and plus evolution. But then he came back with rap my G. Explain that one, my G. This is why I gotta smack up guys, hospitalize and pack up guys. I'm not Will, but I am the GP's never had black up eyes, even on a holy field I will clap up mics. Every bar I have up minds, I got a young G with diamonds in his chain, looking real ICP. One phone call to him and it will turn up with backup lines. Right off and smash up signs, you ain't real, and you ain't mashing P. You're broke, you ain't mashing P. I got a mashing P's that will turn release. When the whip goes by and the gun blows, your dog will be eyes closed, mouth open, looking like man trying to catch a breeze. I ain't planning on bodying your siblings, do it off of these next shots. Might catch your niece in jail, real man know me. In jail, you were not cozy on your first.
I'll say, because I do agree with you there, mate. I do agree. He's not really saying anything or anything more that he's not said already. Do you know what I mean? But I'll let you listen to the rest of it. But it's what he says at the end, and then it's the real life proof that is out there that makes the difference as far as I'm concerned. But yeah.
Now you covered your pillow when his ears in bogey, cause your soulmate was taking a man for a Mick Foley. Keep on saying you can hold these shots, like I won't go into manager mode and pitch goalies. You're worrying about who told me. One shot split you like Blitz and Toby. G-code did his brothers can't decode me. Top producer in Shaw when I ran up in the studio and gave you them beats. You was like, raw, man decode me. I don't even want no trophy the same way you don't want smoke G. Bleeding but I still beat when I'm a local groceries. I grind daily when I post G. When I get your location I bet you ghost G. Or you be gasping for air when I run up in the yard and my G's don't see this gang size and prayers. I don't know anybody that don't find them weird. No dogs when saying nothing until mine appeared. Gang laugh, don't think mine is scared. Man I over prepared than a Batmobile with beard. If I'm buttons to the side of the chair you could dial, get more than your vision impaired. Oh, you wanna play games over there? Cool, great. So I load up one of my runners with a lot of solid metal for a snake while I overwatch man's fate. What can I say? The streets of rage. My G's will catch man slipping after they free your page. If my team starve, then I starve. If I eat, they eat. Muslim friends will be like raw, see the game, they like P, you squash.
Just the one.
What do you expect when you put me up against soft cotton? Honestly, you lot must have forgotten. I've been involved in the biggest clashes over the last 10 years, and look, I'm still on them. Took you like you're Dwayne Johnson, but you're forced to make this move when you hit rock bottom. Smack a man up and I'll slew, I'm a problem.
And the thing is, like, in this video, like, you can't see the video, but at the moment, in this video, people that he was talking about before that have done stuff to Dot, they're now in this video backing him up. But here's what he gets into at the end of these things. Oh no. Shit, it's 2 dubs in one. So here's dub 2. First one was I Got Bars, second one Man Like Perry. So here's dub 2.
Let me tell you why you're a pussy. Cohen, my brothers put you slipping in grillage and popped one in your ride with that spinach. Your man said you panicked and left Kid Butchie. Best Mac talk trying to press man's buttons, but you duck as soon as things get a bit pushy. Your heart is mushy. Can't diss my crew, see my crew, and everything's pushed. My G saw the ghost in your face, you were scared of getting smacked all over the place. Try to talk, we don't want to hear what you gotta say, that's when he heard. Ice and coke in your face, could you see the bang coming towards your head? This is where I start laughing dead. Instead of swinging back at least once, you were stepping over tables, falling over cocktail or in garlic bread. Where was that guy in them rhythms? You was rimming it, man's quarter chicken. You made it worse than it was, hiding behind the counter, that's why my G has to pick up the Perry brain bottle and hit him. It's like every year you get buried. Man got scoped in Nando's and Perry. TC, Young Dog, no rotten Zephyr. Your next name might as well be Perry. You been in the Millhouse, your Millhouse, to A. Milson. In fact, the way you stepped over everyone, you speak for Lisa Nilsson. Lost count, how many times have I killed him? When are you gonna diss me with a real thing? Stop blind, that wasn't a real thing. Man got excited for the return of your spirit. I was baffled, like, wait, who the fuck killed him? This guy is cheating life. If you're so sick, then how come both of your aliases flopped and committed suicide?
I'll wait.
You and Ruger call you and Corby Johnsons and banged you in the eye. Not a chat. First time you never swang back, you ain't bad, rude boy, that's a lie. Really at your neck, boy, you staying a tie. I bet I never said little D money. When you gonna say when the tweet stop rotting, it's lying hard. That one's gonna be funny. Like saying they could run, it never came to my yard and collected the money. Come better than that, sonny. I know one flip, but if I was even there with shit, you would recognize free money. Gun to who said nah, not me, sonny. This man will tell you what I'm like, yard. He put out a strap, I said blood, everyone stop running. Had a knack, but they did it all, was bluffing. They licked one shot and they started dusting. Greasy camps, my gang got slot started. Wherever your story, you ain't got nothing. Stop hearing rumors and getting excited and check the facts before you start cutting. You lied on an angry thing. Let me tell you about the anti-ting. I grew with man on both sides, so I never took sides, cause I don't snake friends, that's a standard thing. You're mentioning names you don't even know. The proof is still have a rumor thing, you're twisting. Me, a faker was actually cool, bro. 2 guys you mentioned weren't there though. 7 or 8 of them bucks me. A younger swang for me, his own guys have to hops in my black, are you fucking dungy? Cause that weren't in the plan, man said don't touch me. Easily man could've rushed me. But guess what, Doc? Man didn't rush me, cause unlike y'all got respect and I'm blessed for the realest guys in the ends on fuckery. Only you cry like a girl. Man's made money and I've shared it as well. Man of my circle can tell you I give a man money whether or not they was in or out jail. Keep on coming with the lies you feel, so I can see it in the lies you tell. Your facts was denied by Max Star, but he never denied about fucking your girl. If my man actually said he G-checked me, then a man's lying or he must not like me. He messaged me on Snap, so I'll ask him and I bet he'll say that pussy you're lying. Please, stop confusing any of these girls to be anything like your wifey, cause I'm 3-track album, cuz. You're still listening to rumours that aren't true and making your own remixes. There's no remixes with mine about you, and you want to make tunes about facts. There's no facts in it, though. You said a lot. Now you got people actually speaking out on Twitter saying, no, he's actually chatting shit. But man, I'm not saying I'm chatting shit, though. You've lost, cuz. You're desperate. You're getting yourself into more even arms with more people. You ain't even gonna worry about me no more. Hey, and can I say this? Man don't know who the fuck Jasmine is, but you seem to know a lot. Why do you know? Hear what I'm saying, cuz? When you got some real facts, then you can make a tune about facts. Oh jeez. Money Man from Mike, Blueborough, man no. You're chatting shit, cuz.
So yeah, he's basically not saying any more than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like outside of everything, like if you don't find it entertaining, if you think that they've drawn it out too long, do you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, G? You flipped it right on, Dot. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got people coming out on Twitter saying, no, you got this wrong, Dot. No, you're talking shit, Dot. Do you know what I mean? You've got people that were in the videos in the beginning, like Desperado. Do you know what I mean? Now in the video, like, yeah, man, I'm backing him. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? This is where P's won this, regardless of what Dot says. Unless Dot comes out, unless Dot has got someone to come out and co-sign him on at least some of the shit that he said. He's lost. He's lost, mate. Like, you need a co-sign. You can tweet as much as you want about, oh, it's me against them. Like, you Tupac, it's me against the world and shit. But you've got people coming out with what seems to be facts. You've got people actually backing P. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe not even necessarily backing what P has said in his videos, but they're going against what you're saying in your videos, Dot. Nah, Dot, you've got this wrong. Nah, Dot, it wasn't me that you saw in the studio. It was next gal. And I've got 10 gal to back me and say that I wasn't the girl that was in that studio. Nah, Dot, P was sending me money every other week whilst I was in jail and bust me when I got out. Nah, Dot, Max Dot, do you know what I mean? Saying, nah, that didn't go on. But he's not come out and said, and I didn't fuck your gal. Do you know what I mean? But he's denied what you're saying in your video, Dot. And that's it. I don't even rate P, but he's smacking Dot up. It's upsetting. Like I'm a fan of both of them. I've been a fan of Dot. I've been a fan for time. I've been a fan of P for time. And I will give Dot some credit in regards to like P was on a lot of dubstep when dubstep was hot, and then he was on grime, but P has stuck with grime. P has stayed within the grime realm, and Dot's getting through his clash by smiling and making stuff up. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like, really and truly. Do you know what I mean? And then when I listen back through Dot's actual dubs, there's a lot of wordplay. There's a lot of gunning for, man. Like, if you've got a tool, I've got a tool. 1, 2, 1. Do you know what I mean? Connection, punch, 1, 2, and all that kind of shit. But in terms of stories, like, I remember when you were here and this happened and you got broke up by this. Do you know what I mean? There's not a lot of that. There's a lot of barring. There's a lot of clever wordplay, but it's only a handful of things. Do you know what I mean? Search Lamborghini on YouTube. P-Money bought it. Brought in a lot of dicker gamer youths into crime. I know who you're talking about. KSI. Unfortunately. Yeah. But anyway, bun him. Fucking, nah, for real, like, for real, man. When it's getting to the point where what one side is saying seems a whole lot more convincing than what the other side is saying, and then there's people there to actually, that not necessarily back up what he's saying, but go against what you're saying. You've got a bit of a problem there, my brethren. You've got a bit of a problem there. Do you know what I mean? I know that, like, I've got that song stuck in my head now. Fucking Black Lamborghini and shit. Like, Can You Keep Up was alright with JME though. You have to be fair. Like, you know what I mean? Who do you think had stronger angles in this clash? Again, P. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you may not like P's flow, you might prefer Dot before, or you might prefer, you know what I mean, P over Dot or whatever. But in terms of angles, of how he can go at Dot, yeah, I think P's got more. I think P's got more angles, man. And now, if I'm honest, I was looking at Dot, like, at first I was like, yeah, clash. When he was like, every day for like a week, he was just going at fucking Izzy Gibbs kind of confirmed P's dub. The Brook stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are coming out was loud on. That's what I'm saying. For like the first day or two, I was like, alright, cool. Where's this music? Where's this hot flame? Then it was like a week went by. Oh, fire in the booth. It's gonna be the ting. I'm going for man's head. Rare. Izzy got something dropping tomorrow. Oh my days! Stop it! The public it's dead. It's over. Stop, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. It's done. If Izzy Gibbs is gonna come in, and he's coming with fire against Dot, it's done. It's done, me brethren. What? Like, just pack it up. Like, what, you gonna go at 2 men at the same time? That I've got backing. Do you know what I mean? That I've got backing. Stop, man. What, like, Dot, mate. Oh, stop it, man. Like, I am sat here like, what have you got yourself into, Dot? Really, what have you got yourself into? Like, I know you wanted the clash and Lord of the Mics and all that kind of thing, but Dot's done a lot of work, background work with Izzy. Yeah, man. And that's why I was saying, like, if Izzy Gibbs comes at Dot, then it's a problem. It's a problem, man. If Izzy plays it like, all right, let me just clear things up. This is how this went. Rare. Do you know what I mean? And there's shots at both sides. Maybe like, he's a big man. He could have dealt with this better or whatever. Then cool. But if Izzy goes at Dot, if Izzy takes P's side and he goes at Dot, it's a wrap, man. Like, it's a wrap. Do you know what I mean? Like, if Izzy, stop it, man. Stop it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I think Izzy's got too much respect for Dot. And don't see that happening. And right, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, I'm like, if that's the case, then it might be like just on a big man thing, like, come on boys, fix up kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And that, like, come on, you know, let me clear up certain things, rare, because man's bringing my name into it and all, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And that, but if there's anything in that kind of confirms anything that P says, the only way Dot can revive this if he tags in Gets. Or someone back up Dots in some way. Someone back up Dot in some way and be like, nah, boom, rare, nah. Do you know what I mean? Like, nah. Like, because I'm trying to think like, nah, mate, like, it's a madders, mate. It's a madders. I'm gonna be waiting till tomorrow to find out what Izzy Gibbs has got to say about this whole shit, because I didn't even know he had a dub coming or anything like that, man. Like, it's a mad thing. But for the people that say that, like, it's a bit too drawn out, I don't know, man. I don't know what you're expecting from a war like this. Do you know what I mean? Dot's been a troublemaker in the past. All his industry ties are broken. This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. Like, maybe that's why he's been quiet for so long and he's only been on the production thing. Everyone's rooting for P. Yeah. Like, if that's one thing that I've realised throughout this whole clash, and I think I said it earlier on in this video, if that's one thing that I've realised in this whole clash, is that there's a lot of respect for P out there in the scene. A whole lot of respect for P out there in the scene. He sent for AJ as well. I don't know why. Who Dot sent for AJ? That's a bit rare. It's just like, he's just creating more fucking shit for himself. Oh shit, right. I'm gonna have to go, boys, because my battery looks like it's gonna run out and shit. It's only coming up with 2%. But just to summarise everything yeah, I'll come to Ladbroke Grove and find you now. Yeah, and my man's from Ladbroke Grove. But so just to summarise, as it stands at the moment, I think P's winning. We're going to have to wait for a week until Dot gets back from holiday to hear what Dot's response is. Anything can happen in that time. I think the best thing that could sort of help Dot is in that time if someone backs him in some way. Either backs him on Twitter, or there's a dub that comes out against P or anything like that, because P's just stood there smiling, sort of sitting back and shit, do you know what I mean? But as it stands at the moment, P's winning. Dot, you've got some work to do. So, thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or your evening. Take it easy, and blessings to you all.